Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Bukhari and today in this video I am going to show you how to create simple vertical drop-down navigation using only HTML and CSS. Let's see what I am talking about. So this is the vertical drop-down navigation that I have created simply using HTML and CSS. Okay, so this is what we're going to create from scratch for you guys. Okay, so when you hover over, you'll be having this kind of menu dropping down, and yeah, and you'll also have this indicator, right? Things like that. All right, so this is what we're going to create from the scratch, but I want to tell you that this is HTML and CSS version of this menu, and in the next video we will be creating a jQuery version of the same menu system, which is precise, perfect, I mean more professional, right? So this is jQuery drop down menu, okay, the same ones but with jQuery powered. So whenever you click and then only it slides down or pops down, all right, and it does not flip back to the li that contains the submenus, right? So that's the power of the jQuery. So once you click, then only it shows. All right, so that's jQuery enabled, and this is HTML and CSS. So we're going to create this from scratch, and then in the next video we'll be creating this jQuery version. All right, let's get started. So I'm opening Dreamweaver, file new, make sure the doc type is HTML5, create. First give the page a title, so it is going to be drop down vertical navigation, right? Vertical navigation, using HTML and CSS. Okay, and let's save these, save as. Let's save it on the desktop. Okay, I have already created a folder called dropdown nav, and I'm going to save it in here. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a name, give this file a name called drop down, basically vertical drop down navigation using HTML CSS 2015. all right, save. So now we have our page, right? So first thing what we're going to do is that we're gonna do the HTML part. Okay, HTML structure. So first let's select our file that we have just created, right, so that we can see the rendering in here, preview, live preview, right? So let's move on with the body. Within the body we're gonna have our code in there. So first I'm going to give it a nav tag with a class called main nav, and within this nav tag we're going to have a UL, and we're also going to give it a class as well. So main nav UL, and within this UL we're gonna have LIs, LI, and within the LIs we will be having href anchor text, and in here we're gonna give a name. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, 4 more times. So home, products, services, about, contact. Okay, and within these products we will be having our sub navigations. So to do these sub navigations, we need to have the UL within the LIs. Okay, so in this one we're gonna have the sub navigations, right? So in this LI we're gonna have to have a UL, and within these UL we're gonna have the LIs. Okay, let's put 4 LIs and call them item 1, paste them there, 2, 3, 4. So basically what we have here is that we have the navigation structure that we need. So main nav, we have a nav tag, and within the nav tag we have the UL and then the LIs. Okay, so and within one LIs that have sub navigations, within the LI we have UL and then LI again. Alright, so that's how you do sub navigation. Okay, so one thing we need to add is that in the products that has submenus, we are simply going to add a span tag in there, and that's it. So the HTML structure is complete. Okay, so moving on, let's style the navigation. So first thing, we're gonna give the asterisk keys and padding 0, margin 0. Okay, okay, so first thing what we need to do is that we need to give it a style tag. So style type text slash CSS, and then the CSS styling, right? So it's there. Let's save, and first thing what we need to do is that we need to specify the A, and it will not have text decoration, none. So we don't want any underlines in there. Okay, so that's text decoration none. There you go. And also we don't want the LIs to have any bullets with it, so this is style none as well. There you go. Alright, so let's move them in the corner. Alright, so okay, that's that. Now we're gonna target this main nav class. Okay, so let's comment this out. Navigation starting. Okay, moving on. So main nav will have a width like 250 pixels and a background color RGB A, maybe this color. Yep. Okay, alright, so moving on, we need to close the color bracket with the color bracket, and then we're gonna do the normal stuff. Alright, so main nav LIs, we don't need main nav LI, we need main nav A, we need target main nav A. So the A will have a display block property and values, and then give it a padding like 10 pixels from the top bottom, from the right side 0, 10 pixels from the bottom, and the 20 pixels from the left side. Okay, so we'll be having this, right? Okay, so also we need to change the color to white. Okay, also we need to give the text transformation uppercase to look even better. Also I want to have a letter spacing like 0.2 em, looking even good. Okay, moving on. Also I want to have a divider in every alias. Okay, so border bottom 1 pixel solid, I mean the dotted gray color. There you go. Top, right, bottom, left. Okay, so yeah, and then main nav a hover. So when we hover over the allies, we want to have some effect in there. So background RGBA, take this color, and there you go. There you go. Okay, looking great. Okay, so now we need to hide these submenus, right? To do that, what we need to do is that we need to target the main nav ul. Okay, so main nav ul, then the ul under it. So main nav ul, then ul display none, and that way it will hide the submenus. There you go. So the submenus are hidden now. Okay, so moving on, let's save it. So what we want is that when we hover over, we want it to show the submenus, right? So to do that, in the next line, main nav ul li. So we're going to target the ul li's within the ul. So main nav ul li, when we hover over the li within the ul, okay, do what? So when we hover over the li's, we want to show the submenus, which is in the ul, okay, under the li's. Okay, so display block, and it will pop up. There you go. It is as simple as that. Okay, it's done. The core project is done. Okay, the main concept to have these hover over effect, and then the menus pops down. Okay, so save. Now we want to take it further by adding the UX, user experience, for better visualization and understanding. So we need to add a arrow in there, right? So to do that, we're gonna have to okay, so we need to give this span in the HTML, this span that has a submenus. So within the span, we're gonna have a class called arrows, sub arrow. Okay, so we just give the span a class called sub arrow. So we're gonna target that. So main nav, within the main nav, we're gonna have to target the sub arrow class selector, and we're gonna the column after, and then the curlies, and then within the curly brackets we're gonna have content space single quote, and then semicolon, and within the single quote we're gonna have to have a backward slash, and then 203a. Yeah, there you go. That's that symbol in there. Okay, excellent. So we want to move it here. Okay, so to do that, give it a float to right. Okay, that's floated to the right. Okay, and also we need to have a margin right 20 pixels to match the design pattern. So it has a 20 pixels padding from here and 20 pixels margin from right side. Okay, for the arrow. Okay, so we want to take it further. We want to show it like it's downwards. Okay, so we need to rotate it. So transform, rotate like 90 degree, and it won't rotate because we need WebKit version of it. Okay, just simply copy it, paste it twice, add the WebKit, and then also for the Mozilla, and then it's rotated. Okay, so there we go. So we have our indicator that this li has submenus. Okay, so I want to take it further. So when we hover over this link, the arrow should point to the up side. Okay, so yeah, so that we know that when we get our mouse cursor away from there, it's gonna be like default. There's no submenus shown or hidden. Okay, so to do that, we need to go further with the main nav, main nav, then li. So hover. So main nav. So we're gonna target the main nav, and the li is within the main nav, right? When we hover over the li, we want it to flip in the upwards, up direction. Okay, so main nav, li hover, then the sub arrow. Okay, then colon after, then curlies, and then content, then the single quote comma twice, and within here backward slash, then 2039, I guess so. Yeah, there you go. So now you can see the indication. So normally it will be showing downwards, and then when you hover over it will be showing it upwards. It's like having a navigation menu icon, and when you click or hover it shows the cross button, something like that. Okay, so all right, you get the point, right? And also I want to take it further. I want to have the indication in here in the submenus. Okay, so to do that, we will need to target the main nav ul, and then the ul under the ul. Okay, and then basically no, ul, yes, ul a. No, basically what we need to do is that we need to target this. Okay, main nav, then ul, and then a. All the submenus, okay, should have a before. So the main nav, ul under the main nav, so this ul under the main nav a, okay, will have a before, before, then curlies, content, then semicolon, and within the single quote comma we need to add the 203i. so basically it added to all of it, but we don't want it. We just want it to add to the submenus, right? So basically what we need to do is that we need to target the main nav ul, and within the ul under the main nav ul. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So this is correct now. Okay, so we targeted these main nav ul and the ul under the main nav ul. So this, it is going to be like this one we targeted these a tags, right? We targeted these, which is under the ul, okay, all right. So nav uli before. There we go. So also we need to make them move 20 pixels from there, so you need to give them a margin right 20 pixels, and that's it. There you go. So that's our beautiful, fully effective HTML and CSS vertical drop down menu. Okay, that's how you create a vertical drop down menu. Okay, there you go. In the next version, in the next video, I'll be creating this menu, same menu but with the jQuery. So in the jQuery version, you will need to click on this menu product button to see the sub menus, right? So there you go. That's our fully completed project, vertical drop down menu, simply using HTML and CSS, only this code. Okay, and you will have this kind of beautiful vertical drop down menu, and you will also have this indicator. Okay, beautiful. So I hope you like it. I hope you are I hope this tutorial is helpful to you. Okay, and if it helped you at all, please do share with the world and show your love. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here, and take care. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. Oh, before I close it, I need to I've almost forgot. I need to check it in the browser, right? So let's check it. Preview in Firefox. There you go. Firefox is working just perfectly. There you go. And then the Google Chrome. There is our beautiful HTML and CSS powered vertical drop down menu. Okay, and finally check in the Safari. Beautiful. So now you saw that it works every browser almost. Okay, I hope it works in Internet Explorer as well. So there you go, have fun, and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. You will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.